Boom, we back again with another video topic of discussion. Like I said, I'm coming with it. I am coming with it. We are staying consistent. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the topic of the day. Okay? The topic for today is patience. Okay? How has it been treating you? How has it been affecting your life? How have you been applying it to your life? And also, what do you feel like you are being the most tested on, or you're being forced to have a lot of patience in your life right now? What is that obstacle that you're trying to get over, but you cannot rush it? Like, you have to go through this process to get it, and you have to have patience, and it's testing every piece of patience inside your body, but you need patience to get through that. What is that obstacle in your life? Okay, so let's, as you think about that, I'm just going to kind of go over a couple things. So again, as you're thinking about what that is in your life, what are you having patience on in your life? I just want to speak on just patience in general, and just how it can affect us in a positive way and a negative way. Um, the positive side of it, sorry, is a lot of times we go through things in our life and we have to trust the process. Like, we got to be patient. You can't rush it, or you're gonna mess everything up. It takes time. It takes time. It takes time, right? So that's like the positive aspect of it, right? But on the other side of it, it's like patience. Like, all right, I'm being patient. I'm waiting for this person. This person might want a relationship in my life. I'm being patient. I'm waiting on this person to get better, but I keep helping them over and over and over again, but they're not getting better, or they keep doing the same thing. But I'm being patient, but at the same time, they're not changing their actions. So what? So at what point is patience too much, to the point where it's like, okay, it's hurting me at this point? Although I'm helping you and I'm being patient and I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna trust the process. At what point do you stop trusting the process because it's affecting your life? Does that make sense? Because I always feel like it's two sides to patience. So you just have to distinguish between the two and understand, okay, am I trusting this process, and is this process good for me to have patience in? Is my patience good in this process? Is it going to be worth it in the end? Because some things are not worth it in the end, but we're having patience on it right now. We're trusting the process for nothing because it's really destroying us in the end. So you really have to, um, for myself, I believe in God, right? So I pray. I pray when I'm confused, when I'm in doubt, I pray because I really don't know what to do. So I put my trust in Him. So whatever you do in your situation, when you're not sure if you need to go seek to other people, if you need to go talk to other people, go do that. But at the same time, don't put yourself in a predicament where you're going to be hurt several years down the line because you were trying to have patience or wait on somebody that didn't care, or that was feeding off your energy. So they kept taking, and now they're in a better spot. But now you're down because you gave them so much and they fed off so much of your energy that now you're the person down. But who got you? Nobody, right? So therefore, patience is very important. But at the same time, be able to distinguish and know how to use it in your life where it's going to be healthy and not going to destroy your life in the end. Okay. So really think about these things that are going on in your life. I know in my life personally, I have just been through a lot. Um, and it's easy for me just to keep going, because that's really what I know how to do. Like, just keep going, just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Because like over time, it's gonna play out. It's gonna play out. And I'm not talking about trying to feed people energy or trying to be there for people, but they keep doing me wrong. Not in that aspect. That's not what I'm talking about for me personally. I'm talking about my process and just waiting and wanting to rush into things, wanting to rush to get the money, wanting to rush to know my potential, but at the same time trusting the process to get to my potential. So when I reach it, I'm at my max potential and not trying to go here and trying to reach that. So at the same time, it's just a lot of trust in the process and letting things come to me. I always wanted to go 0 to 100. Every time I seen the dash on the car, I wanted to hit the dash. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, everything wanted to go from zero to the max, zero to the dash, because that's how fast I wanted things to come in my life. But at the same time, that all those numbers between that dash getting up to 160, 200, 220 miles per hour, it gotta accelerate. Don't try to just jump all the way to there. Just accelerate. And through time, that's what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be accelerating through life. And just let yourself accelerate. Let yourself give it some gas. Give it some slow down. Give it some gas. Like, treat it like a car. Because throughout life, we're gonna be seeing different things. We're gonna go through different roads. We're gonna go through different paths. But don't let nobody tell you because the wrong path can lead you to the right destination. And sometimes we go down wrong paths in life. Sometimes we go down wrong paths while we're driving, but we can still reach the right destination by that. So just because you make a wrong turn or you go down a bumpy road, don't think, oh man, my life is over. Oh man, I messed up. Again, let's go back to patience. Have patience, trust the process, and get there, because you're going to reach that destination if you believe that's where you're going. If you believe that's what's meant for you in your life. Like I truly believe everybody has a purpose on this in this world. Again, I'm sorry, let me repeat that. I believe everybody has a purpose in this world, and just trying to figure out your purpose in life is one of the biggest things. And personally, I feel like when I figure out my purpose in life, I'm really gonna reach that happiness that I always been trying to seek for so long, and been trying to really do everything under the sun trying to figure out what is my purpose. Like, I know what I want out of life. I know I like materialistic things. Well, I really don't. I just like a car. But whatever it is, it's just like I know I have a purpose for myself, and I feel like it's giving back, and it's giving people something. But it's like, what is that? And what is that in your life? What do you feel like your purpose is? Do you feel like your purpose is to give something to somebody? Like, you feel like your purpose is giving? Um, I don't know. So just sit here and think about that for a minute in your life. What do you feel like your purpose is, and are you achieving it right now in your life? And if you're not, what are steps that you can do to achieve that? And if you're not sure yet, what are some roads or pathways that you think you can go down to try to explore that, or try to find out, or maybe just try to take a step in the right direction just to figure out, maybe, is this my purpose? So all this ties into my topic, which was patience. Is regardless of whatever this is for you, whatever journey, whatever road that you have for you, it takes patience. Okay. Now, going back to the beginning again, when I say it's two sides to patience, when you're giving somebody so much of your time and your energy and you feel like they're using it, make sure that you recognize that, because a lot of times we don't recognize it until it's too late. We don't recognize it until we're hurt. We don't recognize it until we've been walked over so much we're broken. You get what I'm saying? And then we're having to start from zero to get ourselves back up to where we were. So just try to understand, and just try to see that from a mile away, or try to recognize things now, or try to be more aware of people in your life that just because you can trust them, okay, yeah, I can trust you, but make sure that you're not trusting them to the point where you're blind to reality. And when I say blind to reality, meaning that you're blind to things that they're doing blatantly in your face. Like, you're missing every single sign because you're trusting them. You're missing every single sign because you love them. Because you're missing every single sign because they're right in front of your face telling you this, but they're lying to you in your face, but you can't even hear the lie because you seek so much truth. You love them so much that you're literally blind to it. So what I'm getting at here is just have patience, but don't let somebody take you for granted. Okay? So think about the things that you're being patient on in your life. If you feel like you're waiting for somebody, but they're not reciprocating that type of energy, reciprocating that type of love in your life, then maybe it's time to let that go. And regardless of how much you love them, or how much you like them, or how much you want them in your life, some things in your life need to let go so you can grow. And how much it might hurt, and how much it might take a piece out of you, sometimes you need that piece out of you to grow, because sometimes that piece is like a knife inside of you, and that's stopping you from growing, and you don't even know it. You don't even know it until you let it go. So don't be afraid to let things go, and don't be afraid to have patience in your journey in life. Okay? So I'm keeping it short. I would go into it longer, but find out on the next episode what we're going to be talking about. Topic of discussion. My name is Miles Berry. We're coming back stronger, better, and happier than before. And I'm just in a better spot. I'm in a better place mentally, spiritually, and just in life in general. Once you get a second chance in life, or you get another chance in whatever aspect that is, you shouldn't take it for granted. All right. So use it to the best of your ability and run with that. Because I feel like through these conversations and speaking to y'all, and as I grow in this, I'm going to find my purpose and watch what I do in my life. Watch what happens in my life. and watch what y'all do in y'all life. You know what I'm saying? So just tap in, continue to tune in, and I'm just happy to see what God has for us. I'm just happy to see what God has for us in our journey and our life in general. So y'all stay tuned. Miles Berry, topic of discussion. Let's go.